Hello, I'm Alan Casey and a warm welcome back to my studio out here in the summer house. I've just been down to my local garden centre and bought some of the Botanist gin flavoured chocolate. Absolutely delicious. Excuse me, and strong. Anyway, enough of that. Well, today I'm revisiting the Peddars Way footpath, and I'm going to do it in a series of circular walks. Now, the keen eye among you will already notice I've got Along the Peddars Way video series where I go from springtime at Knettishall Heath and walk all the way to Hunstanton, or home next to the sea, close to Hunstanton, throughout the course of the year through the different seasons. Well, that original video started off as a series of circular walks, and it was re-edited to make it look like one long walk throughout the course of the year. So on this new series, I'm actually going to follow, if I get it, this little book. It's the Peddars Way and the Norfolk Coast Path, circular walks by D.C.Haiselden. And this little book I bought for £1.50 in a local bookshop, and it's a book following circular walks, published in 1987. So a few years back, when I did the Peddars Way walk, I actually followed several of these little circular walks just to see whether these walks are still around, and I'm pleased to say they are. The same routes in 1987 are still around now, and this is now 2024. So each walk takes in a circular walk and part of the Peddars Way, some of which you'll already see on the original video. But don't worry, because there's a lot of potential in walking a circular walk, taking in the areas surrounding the Peddars Way itself. So let's get going.
Hello and welcome to Walking in Circles. Today I'm at Knettishall Heath in Suffolk. I'm about to undertake a journey along the Peddars Way and the Norfolk Coast Path. However, I'm doing it differently to most people. I'm going to take in the surrounding area in a series of circular walks. I'm also going to take a walk throughout the course of the year, taking in all the different seasons so you can see the variety of scenery throughout the year. Well, this magical heathland was formed when our early ancestors cut down most of the wild wood to produce more agricultural land. Now a country park, there are several national trails which converge at this point. There's the Angles Way, the Icknield Way, and of course the Peddars Way, which was soon about to undertake. An early man certainly left his mark, for this is a Bronze Age burial mound, a round barrow known as Hut Hill since the 19th century. There could be bodies inside this mound, but nobody knows for certain. This is what remains of an old rabbit warren, where rabbits were bred for their fur and meat, by our medieval ancestors. Well, this is springtime. The butterflies are out, the birds are singing, and we're about to go on a nice 9-mile circular walk. This is our first one in our route. We're starting here at Knettishall Heath and working our way to Bridgham and back again to the Knettishall Heath car park. Well, we're now well on our way on the Peddars Way. We just left Knettishall Heath and now walking down a lovely tree-lined trackway. The trees around here are a mixture of deciduous woodland and fir trees, Scots pines. This is May and there's a lovely fresh smell in the air. And as we leave Suffolk, we cross over on this lovely new bridge, the infant Little Ouse River, currently known here as Blackwater. Well, this is a beautiful spot. It's become a bit open here now. We've got wider expanses of arable land. Well, I've just seen a hare running across the field. Unfortunately, they're a little bit difficult to get close to with the camera because they're very skittish and run off as soon as they see you. Of course, hares can be seen any time of the year, not just March when they go a bit mad. Unfortunately, during the course of the year, as the crops grow up, they're a bit more difficult to see because they're hiding amongst the crops. In this particular section there are numerous butterflies to see. Unfortunately I couldn't tell you the names of them, but no doubt someone will know. Well, this is the Peddars Way footpath sign, and we're following the acorn marks which donates a national trail. So far we've walked 1.5 miles from Knettishall Heath and we'll continue on our way. Well, the landscape changes slightly here. We're now into the very tall Scots pine trees. Well, no one knows exactly how old the Peddars Way is. It was certainly used by the Romans and probably constructed by the Romans shortly after the Bodosian revolt, just after AD 61. It was used by the Roman soldiers, possibly to police the area, because it passed through several Iceni settlements at the time. Well, we're now going across another boardwalk, across the marshland. I can hear a lot of reed warblers around, very difficult to catch on film. I've just seen a great spotted woodpecker in a tree. Again, tried to film that and very elusive. But there's lots of bird life around here, so you can certainly enjoy yourself if you're a bird watcher. Well, we're now passing an area known as Fork Woodlands. There used to be medieval settlements here, but they had largely disappeared by around about 1735. Our walk now continues right beside the beautiful River Thet, and the old Roman road seems to have been raised here, perhaps due to the wetter ground. Listen to the bird sounds. Well, the footpath now continues down a very narrow track between tall hedgerows and open fields either side. Well, I've now made my way through some more woodland, some deciduous woodland, and there's a distinct smell of pigs in the air where the field's just to the side of me. I've got a pig farm. Plenty of little pig pens, but I can't see any pigs yet, but I certainly smell them. Well, you certainly hear the wind blowing through the tops of these pine trees. Well, we've now reached our point where we turn back onto our circular walk. This is the end of the Peddars Way for now. We'll continue from here again, which is the Brettenham Heath car park, to go on to the second stage of our walk. But for now, we're going to head back into High Bridgham and Bridgham village. Well, our route's now continuing down a bit of a tarmac road, but it's a single lane traffic road and you don't get many cars down it. We're fairly high here because looking all around the area, we're on a sort of a slight hill, which is unusual for Norfolk, really, isn't it? But we get some lovely views all around us. And this is the delightful church of St Mary the Virgin, set in a delightful farmyard setting. Well, we just passed through Bridgham. Couldn't get into the church because you need a key. There is a little notice inside where you can borrow a key from. And we just continue now across this meadow. Well, this is a delightful little stretch right beside the river Thet. It's a bit boggy in places, a bit spongy, sort of peat underneath I suppose. That's a tricky style. Anyway, we're now left the river, gone across a bit of a rough pasture land, and we're now heading down a nice grass track. Well, that's the end of our circular walk. We've just left Dolphin Farm and now heading back on the Peddars Way, back to Knettishall Heath. We begin our second journey back over at Brettenham Heath, and I'll look forward to seeing you then.
I hope you enjoyed that circular walk. That was the first one in the series and it's brilliant. Oh, I'm now going to tuck into my botanist gin flavoured liqueur chocolate. See you on the next video. Bye for now.